Hello and welcome. I'm Namrata and today we are going to discuss some crucial trends to pay attention to going forward in 2023. Last year was like 4 years combined in one. We were happy because crypto prices were soaring. Then we mourned the losses of falling crypto businesses, following which we saw the NFT way of life. And then we were anxious whether the cryptocurrencies were actually legal or not. Well, since 2023 is not going to be similar to 2022, we cannot promise exactly what's going to happen. However, we can make sure that the same mistakes that happened in 2022 do not happen in 2023. Well, at least from your, mine and traders' end. So let's get started and look at 5 crypto trends that we need to watch out for going forward in 2023. The most crucial trend to watch out this year is going to be regulations. We have seen over the time, many countries have tried and failed to understand and form guidelines around crypto. Last year indeed was a rude wake-up call to regulators around the world that they have got to start paying attention to crypto as well as crypto industries. In fact, the Enron undertaker John Ray III stated after the FTX collapse that he had never seen such a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information as occurred here. As regulators and lawmakers start picking up the pieces of the collapsed crypto businesses and are trying to understand what went wrong and how much loss has been suffered by the clients, we can now see regulations taking shape as we go along. We know regulations could prove to be a very important part of the cryptocurrency industry. However, some believe that due to certain bad actors, these regulations will be formed on the basis of the litigation. Nevertheless, European Commission has put forward a global rule book with its landmark Markets in Crypto Asset Regulation. However, the challenge that stands for this handbook is the global acceptance. As European Commissioner, Mairead McGuinness said, if we fail to do that global approach, we are going to find that there's more and more problems. She also added, the technology is borderless. MiCA is set to be formally approved by the European Parliament in April and noted reserve requirements for stablecoins and cryptocurrencies typically pegged to the USD and governance rules for crypto companies. The other important trend to look forward to in 2023 would be the transparency offered by your exchange. If you do not know why transparency is an essential going forward in 2023, you may want to watch our crypto roundup videos of 2022. After the fall of the FTX exchange, many centralized exchanges like Binance and Crypto.com have offered proof of reserves. What is proof of reserves? It's a method of verifying whether your trading platform or your crypto firm has 1:1 backing across the digital assets it holds in custody on behalf of its customer. Binance has been releasing proof of reserves almost religiously to tell the public about its stability, a move that many others in the crypto space have also followed, like Crypto.com and OKX. However, Binance recently acknowledged it mistakenly kept some of the collateral backing its Binance B tokens in the same wallet as the company funds. This meant at the time there was more collateral backing the B tokens than was necessary. This was a great indicator to show how community and the users have become more vigilant about their exchange holdings and the collateralization policies laid down by big exchanges like Binance itself. It would be crucial going forward for the lawmakers also to keep an eye on these big crypto platforms and exchanges in order to make sure no more users lose their money due to fraudulent act. The next crucial trend for the 2023 market is going to be an increase in DeFi applications and adoptions. We know 2022 was a rough year for decentralized finance assets as it became the biggest victim of the security attacks. However, many believe that 2023 is going to be the year for DeFi as it's going to focus on problem solving. In the period following the FTX collapse, DeFi already started to recover. In the last period of 2022, DeFi volumes were up 68%, which was equivalent to $97 billion, and this was between October and November. Events like these prove the case for DeFi. Governance assets via secure smart contracts enable users to understand liquidity flows better and have more control over their investments. According to VC firm Terra's co-chief investment officer Joey Kruk, the future is DeFi. However, in order to achieve this future, the industry needs to tackle a few problems. The first one, increasing liquidity in DeFi. And the second one, making DeFi easier to use, especially for the newcomers. Pantera Capital general partner Paul Veradi-Tackett predicted, come 2023, I believe we'll see more complex and interesting applications of DeFi increase. A few exciting examples are GMX, a decentralized perpetual exchange, and 1inch Pro, a regulatory compliant platform that connects traditional finance to DeFi. Next year will also likely bring more traction for use cases like self-custody wallets, synthetic assets, and prediction markets. Despite market conditions, the sector's true strengths lie in its foundational infrastructure that powers transactions in a trustless and efficient way. These properties will greatly accelerate DeFi's adoption and growth in 2023, especially in the light of SEFI's struggle this year. The next important sector for people to focus on this year will be the NFTs and the metaverse gaming industry sector. Last year, NFTs and metaverse were all the hype. Everyone wanted a piece of it, but this year, the industry legends are focusing typically on the development front. Utility NFTs such as in-game NFTs, identity tokens, and token-gated communities, softwares, and events will expand in 2023. This year, we have seen the sector start to develop technologically and creatively, but the real-world adoption or mainstream adoption is nowhere to be seen. While the digital pure art industry is undoubtedly a massive vertical, using NFTs to permit specific privileges has the potential to disrupt many incumbent sectors. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin also released a formative paper on soul-bound tokens, NFTs that hold on-chain identity information. This has been approved and accepted by several projects already. Whereas gaming transactions also skyrocketed in 2022, at one point composing half of all blockchain activity. Further, NFTs are starting to look beyond and explore entertainment and fan-based engagement. The next crucial event to look forward to in 2023 would be the Bitcoin value. As we know, Bitcoin is quite an indicator of what is going on in the market as well as in the external market, that is the global events. We have seen Bitcoin value react to many global economic events, and today we know that Bitcoin value is almost in line with the stock market. This means when the stock market moves up or down, Bitcoin has also started to move up or down. So talking about the Bitcoin bottom that some analysts predict is going to be at $10,000, while some say it could be even lower than $10,000. Can Bitcoin fall to $10,000? Well, it's quite related whether the stock market falls further. Analysts predict there is a 20 to 30% fall incoming for the stock markets, which could result in a 40 to 60% drop in the Bitcoin value. Some analysts predict that the Bitcoin value is going to crash under $10,000 given 1. If there is another crypto mining ban due to energy shortage, 2. Mt. Gox's creditor selling their Bitcoin, which they will start receiving in January. 3. Also a combination of liquidations and low liquidity. So there are quite some factors indicating that Bitcoin could hit $10,000 or lower. So I would say that given these points and the conditions of the stock market, it would be wise to keep an eye on the Bitcoin market as well as the stock market. So these were the 5 crypto trends that you need to focus on going forward in 2023. Remember, true bear market lows are not in yet. But worry not, as this year we try to hold on to whatever's left and multiply our efforts towards growth. For more crypto related videos, stay tuned for the next video.